Twice Residence, Samstagabend.
Hello?
Oder Nachmittag.
Hi, Meredith. It's us. Your dad is standing right next to me.
Hiya.
Hi! Shouldn't you two be at Moe's right now?
Yeah, we're about to jump in the car, but we wanted to share some exciting news with you. Oh, first things first, though. How was your Christmas?
Well, I worked. And Tess and I made a Christmas meal you probably won't ever find in a cookbook. But we had a lovely evening. Thanks, Mom. Can I get the exciting news now, please?
Okay, so your dad and I will fly into Florida this September. I won a sweepstakes.
Get out of here. Wow, that's so awesome, Mom. Florida in September. Beats the PO weather, huh?
Oh, sure does.
Dad, are you excited as well?
Nicht ganz so sehr. Ich weiß nicht, ob Florida das Richtige für mich. Doch. Und selbst wenn wir es nicht sein sollten, täuschen wir es vor.
I sure am.
Aren't you worried about flying there? Last time you came to visit, it took a few hours for that green tinge to leave your face.
Oh, Meredith, don't make it worse than it was.
Fine. Maybe he just boozed too much on the plane. Have you checked if the flight includes free cocktails? Best bring your flask, Dad, just in case.
Weißt du, hier hätte der Weihnachtsmann dir vielleicht einen mitgebracht.
If you were here for Christmas, you might have gotten one from Santa.
Oh, well. I may not have been there, but at least my boss called to interrupt your dinner. Sorry about that, by the way. Rest assured he was appropriately ashamed.
We all make mistakes,
Das ist ja wenigstens
Meredith.
etwas.
Some of us just more than others.
I can't disagree there. Oh, hey, you two shouldn't keep Maureen waiting.
You're right about that. Your dad will go and get the car warmed up, right, honey?
Klar, mein Stichwort. Ich bin mit an der Reihe.
That's
Nee,
my
machen wir.
cue. Bye, Em. Take care.
Bye. Have fun tonight.
Sind wir mal gespannt.
Thanks for getting the car all toasty for us, honey.
Es war mir ein Vergnügen. Irgendwer muss das hier tun. Aber wollte ja mal nicht so
You're
sein.
very welcome, dear. It's my pleasure.
We've been doing this for decades now, and I've never stopped looking forward to spending my Saturday evening here with you.
Geht mir genauso. Ich habe sehr viel Glück, dich bei mir zu haben. No.
I feel the same way, Em. I'm a lucky man to have you.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order? Or should I just write down pancakes for lovely Emily and a T-bone steak for Big Thomas here?
Oh, Maureen, your intuition never ceases to amaze me. It sure is pancake time for me again.
Ich glaube, ich nehme was anderes. Mit dem großen... Nee, ich finde das schon... Ich finde es schon funny. Bleiben wir dabei.
Big Thomas would very much like that, Maureen. Thanks.
You got it. Be right back, folks. Ashley, it's pancake time! And get the steaks out!
This will never get old. But Beth making surprise plans and this Florida trip landing in our lap got me thinking a little bit. If we're getting
Okay.
close to being able to do whatever we feel like doing, does that mean we should stay in PO forever?
Ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, woanders zu leben. Florida klingt gar nicht so übel. Näher zu Meredith zu ziehen, die Großstadt.
And move closer to Meredith? To the big city?
No. I need space and fresh air and warmth. That's the nice thing about Florida. And it's not like your arthritis will stop acting up in weather like this.
Ich will nicht das Thema ganz skippen, aber
I am looking forward to that Florida trip the more I think about it. It's a perfect opportunity to test the waters.
Oh, wasn't it nice the way Meredith reacted to the news? Although I'm sure she's a little envious.
Wann hat sie denn zum letzten Mal ein paar Tage frei? Vielleicht wüsste sie gar nicht mehr, wie man sich entspannt. Das ist eigentlich beides concerning.
Yeah. When's the last time she had a few days off and left the big smoke?
Okay, folks, while Ashley's busy in the kitchen, it's time to fill Mo in on a few details. A little birdie told me you two were off somewhere fancy.
Maureen, I was planning on telling you and the girls all about it tomorrow evening. But I'm sure you've also heard it's Florida in September.
Florida in September. Oh, imagine that. Oh, I'm so happy for you two.
Thanks, Maureen.
Was spannend, Florida? Da ist mehr als ich darüber, was ein PO vorgeht. Ja.
You know even more about the goings-on in PO than the mailman.
Not by choice, mind you. I can't help that people want to get things off their chest every now and then.
And I'm sure you don't mind carrying the heavy burden one bit.
Don't mind it at all. I also heard a few other things, and I don't want to worry you, but I heard that a certain Walter Morgan will probably not be very lenient with holiday requests from the postal office employees.
Sehr viel weiß aber nicht. Wer uns wirklich bei... das wäre nicht gut.
Would he really get in the way of our Florida trip?
If Walter Morgan gets in the way of that, I'll get in his way.
I don't think I'm supposed to actually run a war, but sure, all right.
Was?
That means dinner's almost ready. Be right back, folks.
Okay.
See, things like this, they bother me sometimes. Maureen's a sweetheart, but it's almost impossible to have a private life.
Ja, das ist true.
That sure is true.
Mir gefällt es irgendwie, jeden Ort zu kennen. Ja, das ist vielleicht gar nicht so unwahr.
Would be nice to walk
Also das
around
hier.
somewhere without everyone calling you mailman.
That's a good thing about working at the motel. Most of the people I'll never see again. Oh, Maureen's heading this way again. Let's just enjoy our lovely dinner together, shall we?
We shall.
Ein ganzes Wert verdrücken. Oh.
Have I already told you that you look wonderful tonight?
Look alive, folks. 2 plates of the good stuff.
Sonntag, der 27. Der 29. Dezember morgens.
Oh, Thomas, my dear, sweet husband.
Genau der in Originalgröße. Sorry, keine Autogramme.
The one and only. No autographs.
Oh, the sweetest man alive. Always prepared to help out anyone who asks for a favor, even on his Sunday off.
Okay, Em. What needs doing?
The motel called, and, well, the TV crew would very much like to rent some movies from the Flick Shack today. But I couldn't just let poor little Angie ferry them over in this weather, so...
Also hast du versprochen, dass ich die rüberbringe? Das fährst du selbst rüber.
So you promise them I'd do it?
Bingo! Would you, dear? Pretty please.
Du hast in letzter Zeit genug um die Ohren. Ist mir ein Vergnügen. Klingt nicht so, als hätte ich...
Of
nee.
course, Em. You've been so busy lately. It'll be my pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much, darling. Tell you what, I'll make some extra tasty snacks for your poker night tonight. How's that?
It's a deal.
Können wir mit unserem Auto rumfahren? Bitte, bitte, bitte.
Thomas
Das wäre
Weiss
cool.
says I live and breathe.
Oh.
What in tarnation are you doing out and about in the mail truck on a Sunday?
Riesenziege brauchte mal etwas Bewegung. Die Gassi gehen nur anders. So.
Goose needed to stretch its legs. Or wings. The Goose is the mail truck, by the way. Lori Young named it that.
No, but seriously, you've come to pick up some movies for the KNW6 crew, right?
Was habe ich verraten?
Oh, what gave it away?
Your wife called ahead.
Na toll.
Happy to do it for Emily. And for you. and for the TV crew. Parts of it, anyway.
Ja.
But first things first. So, what's the hot gossip on these out-of-towners?
Well...
Kann ich alle davon erwähnen?
There's Gabriel Serrano. He's the sound guy.
Netter Kerl. Mir scheint zu glauben, dass er ein Auge auf Ilsa geworfen hat. Ja, true.
Maureen seems to think he has a crush on Ilsa Richter.
Yeah, that may well be mutual. What about the rest?
Ilsa Richter is their producer.
Ganz offensichtlich riskieren. Kompetent, sarkastisch, erinnert mich an meine Tochter. Ja, bleiben wir dabei.
Competent, sarcastic. She kind of reminds me of my daughter.
Well, then I'd like to meet your daughter someday. Because Ilsa I've met. Came into the store yesterday asking about PO and whether I liked it here. Cute as a button, that one. And only in town for a couple days. Perfect for a girl on the rebound. Shame she's into men. One in particular.
Ooh, do tell.
The way her eyes lit up when she mentioned that colleague of hers, Gabriel. Trust me, a girl knows. So anyway, let's get down to brass tacks. According to Emily, our intrepid reporters have 2 rooms equipped with VCRs between them. One for Connor Price, KNW6.
Ja, natürlich.
And one for Ilsa Richter.
Great. I know what we should get for Connor.
Ein Lehrfilm, wie man Freunde... Oh.
Got any motivational tapes on how to win friends and influence people?
Great idea. But Connor's already made his pick.
Ja, toll.
Octopussy. It says it's James Bond's all-time high. I guess they forgot about that time he went to the moon.
Fine by me. And what did Ilsa choose?
That's where we come in. See, she wants us to pick the movie she'll be watching with her colleague, Gabriel.
Huh?
Thomas, she wants us to pick the movie she'll be watching with Gabriel.
Sorry, braucht halt ein bisschen. Ist nicht mehr der Jüngste. Die Wikipedia-Betonung zufällig ausgehört wird, hilft mir nicht, dich zu verstehen. Ich kann nicht anders.
Your putting emphasis on seemingly random words has not helped me grasp what you're suggesting.
No, I think you get it. We can guide Cupid's arrows in the right direction, if you know what I mean, by picking a lovey-dovey movie. After all, 'tis the season.
Was hat das denn damit zu tun? Ein wenig nachweihnachtliche Magie mag sein. Bleiben wir
For a
hier.
little post-Christmas magic? Maybe.
You and Emily are regular customers, so you know what I have available. So, which film will it be?
Scarface. Die Glücksritter, Love Story. Vielleicht sind wir aber mal kitschig.
Let's go with Love Story. Or is that too on the nose?
It's perfect, and we won't risk being too subtle. It has love right there in the title.
Great. Love Story it is.
The dynamic duo of stupid Cupid strikes again. Although I suppose this is our first strike. Anyway, here's hoping that this is the start of a beautiful love story.
Konnte sie sich nicht verkneifen.
I have a good feeling about this. Anyway, I'd best be on my way getting these to the motel.
Yeah, thanks for doing this, Thomas. My car, much like myself, is not built for snow. Say hi to Emily.
Will do. Bye, Angie.
Sind wir mal gespannt. Ich bin vor allem verwundert, dass wir das Postauto einfach so sonntags nehmen können. Und auch unsere komplette Kleidung dazu anhaben. Aber hey, anyway. So gut, also, beziehungsweise solange nicht der gute Walter da in die Ecke kommt und sagt, ist ja alles okay. Aber eigentlich kann er uns nichts anhaben, soweit ich weiß. Das Problem ist, Motel ist halt auf der anderen Seite vom See. Da müssen wir schon ein bisschen fahren. Aber hey, dafür müssen wir ja nicht alle Tage hin. Also sage ich mal, ist okay. Schauen wir doch mal. Das war ein bisschen, ein bisschen schnell. Naja. Wir wollen ja keine Zeit vergeuden hier von unserem Sonntag. So, sehr gut. Da sind wir doch gleich. Was war denn das? Kleines Mini-Funkloch oder so. So, ab über die Brücke, bis über den Damm. Und dann schauen wir doch mal. Obwohl, nee, er muss ja Schicht haben, weil Emily hat keine Schicht. Oh nee, der Duschbag da vorne hat dann ja... Ja, können wir nichts machen. So. Ja. Hätte ich gedacht, dass das da hinten drin ist, aber okay, dann ist es scheinbar nicht da. Kann ich es nicht direkt den Leuten geben? Ich will nicht mit dem labern. Aber ich habe keine Wahl.
Special delivery.
Hm?
I need the room numbers for Price and Richter.
Just drop them off at number 6. That's Richter. She'll take care of it. Thank you.
Was? Stehen Sie bloß nicht auf, deswegen ich kümmere mich schon drum. Schönen Tag noch.
You're welcome.
Ja, was? So. War entweder das oder das andere und ich finde Sarkasmus viel besser. Als zu sehr on the nose sein. Das war ein sehr lautes Anklopfen.
Movie delivery for segment producer Ilsa Richter.
Yes?
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Price. I thought this was Ilsa's room.
No, that's room 9, but think nothing of it, my guy. Ooh, you got me my Bond movie.
Gern geschehen. Angeblich soll das ja James Bonds Höhepunkt sein. Hier ist er und nicht vergessen, spul zurück. Das
Here it is. Don't forget to be kind. Rewind.
Love it. You know, Moore's an even better 007 than Connery. He just oozes that classy British wit. Thank you so much. Dun, 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 tada, tada, pow.
Und für die Leute, die sich wundern wegen der Be Kind Rewind-Sache ist, wenn du den Film zurückspulst, ist nicht gut für den Film. Ist nicht gut für den Film. kannst nämlich Filme nur eine gewisse ofte Anzahl an Mal zurückspulen, bevor du ihn nicht mehr schauen kannst. Kann aber auch sein, dass damit gemeint ist, dass er ihn im Grunde zurückspulen soll, bevor er ihn wieder zurückgibt. Das kann auch sein. Klopf, klopf.
Knock, knock.
Yay. Good to see you, Thomas. So, what movie did you and Angie pick for me and Gabe?
Here you go.
Love story. Haven't seen this one. What's it about? Tennis?
So.
Good one. Not about tennis, but it's still pretty ace.
Ha ha. I'm sure it is. Looking forward to it. Let me guess. This was Angie's pick.
Nennen wir es eine gemeinsame Wahl.
Well, let's just say it was a group effort.
Okay. Well, color me curious. Hope it's age appropriate for big old puppy dogs. Oh, speaking of, on your way out, could you give a quick knock on Gabe's door, just so he'll know it's movie time? It's room number 2.
Will do.
Gar kein
Great.
Problem.
See ya.
Da hat man wohl gerne. So. Sind wir mal gespannt. Ich tippe entweder auf er ist nervös oder er ist komplett planlos. Ich kann mir kaum einen In-Between vorstellen. Aber hey, vielleicht werde ich auch komplett überrascht.
Gabriel Serrano, the lady in room number 9 humbly requests your presence for an evening of home cinema.
Thanks, Thomas. I'll be right over.
My work here is done.
Ganz genau. So muss das.
Okay, Ben. Question for you. Do you have that ace or not? You don't have to say yes or no. Just say anything. All
Anything.
I need to hear is one word from you to know if you're bluffing. Not even a twitch or a blink? All right, I'll do the talking. I'm all in. Call. And he just instantly calls me. Great. I don't even need to see your hand. Well played, sir.
Thanks, Jack. You got unlucky there.
I don't know. I just don't have the patience for poker. You know, reading a poker book ain't gonna change that. Hey, Thomas? Why are the curtains closed, by the way? Last time I checked, home games are legal.
Ist gemütlich so?
Oh, I don't know. Just feels more cozy, I guess.
Thomas, we don't need to keep this a secret. Walter Morgan's on my tail. Someone snitched on me, and now I need to lay low until I have a good enough alibi.
Morgan again? What'd you do, Frank? I hope you didn't put ladies' underwear in his briefcase again.
And please tell me you stopped putting dead rats in his exhaust.
The classics. No, I didn't prank him at all this time. He's just out to get me. All I did was sell fireworks to someone. He said something about that being my third strike. I might actually lose my job, fellas.
Glaubst du nicht, dass er nur blufft? Das werden wir nicht zulassen.
We won't let that happen, Frank. We'll think of something.
Thanks, Thomas. I've been racking my brain, but I can't come up with anything.
I'm guessing they don't have any photographic evidence. Pictures of you selling these fireworks?
Just that there's a guy fitting my description. What are you getting at?
I might have a little plan. But let's first play a few more hands. I'm down almost $30.
One sec, Jack. Frank, I'm curious. We know Walter Morgan has a few reasons to dislike you, but why do you dislike him?
I could tell you why, but it's not a pretty tale. And it better not leave this room, kitchen.
Sure, Frank.
My lips are sealed, for once.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich nicht noch ein Geheimnis aufbewahren kann. Du weißt doch wohl, dass ich keine Pets bin, Frank.
You know I'm no snitch, Frank.
Thanks, boys. All right, So this one time back in the summer of '69, it was before I started working in PO. There were a couple of pesky stray dogs wandering around HQ. I say pesky, but they never really hurt anyone. Just got a little excited if you walked past them eating a sandwich or whatever. Can't blame them, huh? They were hungry, even though I fed them every now and then. Morgan found out, of course, and after one complaint too many, he took matters into his own hands, or should I say, feet. He lured a couple of them behind his car, and before I knew what was going on, it was too late. I heard a loud and gut-wrenching howl. I saw 2 dogs run away, and Smokey, my favorite one, limped after them. It's the last time I ever saw those sweet dogs. Then Walter Morgan looked me straight in the eye with a smug grin on his face, and he said, "This is how you do a proper job, Frank." I can still see that grin when I close my eyes.
Okay, that does it.
Das ist ein
Walter
bisschen
Morgan
weird.
is now on my eternal shit list, and I'll make sure the rest of PO knows about it.
Was wird der arme Smokey, aber Hunde können ein gebrochenes Bein auch überleben. Das hier hört sich, das hört sich nicht nur so an, das hier ist halt so ein, naja, klar, das hier ist so ein But what's the point? Und das hier ist so ein, was ein Arschloch. Aber ich brauche halt irgendwas, was halt nicht einfach nur ist, so 100% in eine Richtung. Eigentlich. Deswegen würde ich das hier nehmen, weil es ist, ich will nicht weiter eskalieren, aber ich will jetzt auch nicht durch den Dreck ziehen. Also, ne.
Poor Smokey. Dogs can survive a broken leg, right?
What a despicable human being. I can't believe he did that.
Well, he didn't. I was joking, of course. I don't really have a good reason for disliking Walter Morgan. That boring old pencil pusher just rubs me the wrong way.
Okay, vielleicht hätte ich doch das andere sagen sollen.
Okay, folks. Ante up. Here we go again.
Mich hat er nicht. Also zumindest nicht 100%ig.